Hi, welcome to FAQ Friday, where I answer your commonly asked questions about Disney travel. This week's question is, do I need to purchase MagicBands for my trip to Disney World? And I'm specifically going to be talking about Disney World rather than Disneyland, just because that's my direct experience. My family's been to Disney World a bunch of times, and we haven't had the chance to visit Disneyland yet. But MagicBands can be used, at least MagicBand Pluses, which I'll show you in just a second. They can be used at Disneyland in California as well. So this is a MagicBand Plus. This is the newest version that's currently being sold that has all of the interactive features that'll do everything that MagicBands can do in the parks. You might also see this listed as a Disney Band Plus. That's what they sell for Disney Cruise Line. I'm not specifically going to be talking about the features for Disney Cruise Line in this video, but just know if you have a Disney Band Plus, like if you've been on a Disney cruise and you got Disney Band Plus for your sailing, you can use those in the park as well. They're the same thing, they just have a different name for the cruise line. All right, so obviously I use MagicBands, my family, all of us have MagicBands that we take on our trips, so we think it's worthwhile, but it's useful to make your decision, is it necessary, to understand what do they do and what are your other alternatives. So your MagicBand basically serves as your park pass for the day. It has other uses as well, but you can use it to tap in when you're entering the park. You can use it to access lightning lanes. If you're purchasing lightning lanes, which is Disney's shorter wait or skip the line service, this is how you can tap in to access your reservation for those lines. You can also use it if you're staying on site at a Disney hotel to enter your room. It can serve as like your key for your hotel room. And it also has other little interactions throughout the park. There are some little games around the park that you can use it for. It will interact with some statues that play music. It lights up sometimes on rides or during fireworks shows or things like that. So just some little fun details and extras that they add in that aren't necessarily about the direct functionality of the band. All right, so that's what MagicBands do, but you don't have to have a MagicBand. So let's talk about what are the other alternatives. You can also get a physical card, like a key card. If you're staying at a Disney World resort hotel, you can ask for that at the front desk and they'll be able to give you, it's what they call a key to the world card that not only gets into your hotel room, but also again serves as your park pass, taps you into lightning lanes, all of that sort of thing. Even if you're not staying at a Disney hotel, you can still get a key to the world card. So if you go to guest services at any of the parks, they can also give you a physical card if you don't already have one. You can also use your phone. So if you have a modern smartphone that has smart wallet features or like a smart watch that has that as well, you can use what's called Magic Mobile, and you can set up your phone as your pass, your park pass for the day. And so you can use your phone for all of those same things, tapping into the parks, tapping into the lightning lanes, tapping to get your photos after you get off a ride, things like that. So why would you need a MagicBand if you can use that? I think MagicBands are particularly helpful for families with young children. If you have anybody in your party who doesn't have their own phone, it can be a little bit of a hassle to have somebody who's like swiping through all of the different park passes on their phone. So it's not very efficient to have one person have everyone's pass on their phone. It can kind of hold up the line. It can take extra time. Sometimes I've seen that be an issue where one of the passes will scan and something happens, there's an error on another one, and they have to kind of step to the side and get it figured out. So if you have a younger child who doesn't have a device, if you have anybody in your party who doesn't have a smartphone or doesn't want to use a smartphone, a MagicBand can just be a really convenient way to have that pass always on your person. You don't have to go digging through your bag and find a card or dig in your pocket or worry about it falling out of your pocket. If you are going to get a MagicBand, especially for small kids, I do recommend getting these little band keepers. The one that I have is from a band called BitBelt. There are other brands as well. If you just search on Amazon for MagicBand band keepers, you'll find them. They fit over the strap. And these bands work by kind of snapping together. You see they've got these little pegs and holes that snap together. And it's easy, but they can pop apart. And so I haven't had it happen, but I've heard other people complain about them popping off easily or them getting lost when they're kids if it pops off. So this way you pop it on and then you fit the band around it so that even if it comes undone, it's less likely to come undone, but even if it does, it stays together. And that way you don't lose it throughout the day. So if you have small children, if you have anybody in your party who doesn't want to use their phone, or if you just appreciate the convenience of having this, like I said, right on your wrist, where you don't have to go digging around for it. They're cute, they're fun, and they are just really convenient to have for your trip. But I also understand that sometimes it's a concern, like these are extra expenses that are a part of your trip, and you wonder, is this really necessary? Do I need to buy these? Am I going to be regretting it if I don't? These do start around $30 and they can go up from there depending on the design. There are some limited edition designs, special designs for different events or festivals. So I completely get, for a family of 4, you're already talking about over $100 just for everybody to have their own band. So it might be worthwhile, like I said, to just buy it for your children. If you want them to be able to scan in at the rides. It's also fun for them to scan their band and have Mickey light up when they're entering a ride or entering the park. But maybe parents want to just use your phones or use your Apple Watch or something like that. So they're absolutely not necessary. They're just an extra that kind of makes life easier on your park days. But obviously my family likes them. We are Magic Band folk. So let me know in the comments, are you team Magic Band or are you team no Magic Band? And also let me know if you have any questions for future FAQ Friday videos, questions about Disney Parks trips, about Disney Cruise Line. If you didn't know, there's other Disney travel out there too. Aulani, Disney's Hawaiian resort, Adventures by Disney, National Geographic Expeditions. These are all under the umbrella of Disney travel. So let me know if there are any of those topics you want me to address in a future week's video. If you found this video interesting or helpful, please throw a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you want to see future content, future tips and tricks videos about your Disney vacations. All right, until next time, have a great weekend and I'll see you later. Bye.